What's up, y'all? Mr. Pulata here. So, if it seems like I'm a little bit out of breath, or maybe it seems like it's weird that I'm sweating this hard and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, well, I didn't just get home from the bar. I decided that I needed to do some editing on a couple videos that I recorded earlier today, and so I was gonna hook up my PC, which I named El Diablo, or I'm sorry, Uno, or Diablo Uno. Jeez, it's been so long since I had it on, I forgot what I had called it. Diablo Uno. You'll see why once I get it turned up and everything. Anyways, so again, just like last night, I was searching for a memory card for an hour. I've been looking for my mouse. I mean, how hard is it you can't lose a mouse. This is just a regular corded mouse from early 2000s. You know, it's not like some huge gamer mouse, but it's just a mouse. How do you lose a mouse? Yes, I don't know where my mouse is. I've looked everywhere. I've looked in the same spot 3 times thinking that the mouse is just going to appear, that I overlooked it. I mean, it's a hand-sized black mouse. So yeah, I don't know where it's at. Anyways, Shadowbringers is about to expansion. Final Fantasy 14 is about to pop in about 2 hours. So I guess what I'm going to do is just kind of go over like some of my thoughts about Shadowbringers. So my first thought is I paid $40 for a 2-year season pass, which I don't even care about the price. It's just that it's kind of like, I mean, everything that I got at the end of Stormblood was dungeon updates and pretty much just memorizing mechanics. And I'm just not a fan of. I've never been a dancer, no pun intended. But that's what it feels. That's what kind of like 14 feels like to me in the dungeons. I don't do extreme and I don't do savage because I'm not really so far back, but I'm more of a crafter gatherer, like my ancestors. Anyways, I don't know. It just seems like a orchestrated dance. I'm coming from Final Fantasy 11, which I guess there was some mechanics that you needed to know, but for the most part, it was like DPS, like damage dealers. They had to just beat the shit out of the enemy, and the healers had to be on point. The healers didn't need to do damage; they needed to heal strictly. And then like there was which I guess back then kids nowadays, all they know about is the Trinity. They had the quad system back there, or whatever it was called. You had your basic tank, healer, DPS, but then you also had crowd control. Something Final Fantasy really hasn't put in to the game. I mean, the tank kind of takes care of that. It doesn't matter. It's just that the jobs was like the tank tanked, it did some damage, DPS did damage, and then the healer healed, and that's just, I mean, it's more like because they go with the Trinity on 14, it's more like they have the four-party system. You have 2 DPS, but I feel like that they compensate from not having that 4th role, and they kind of divide that 4th role among the other people in the party. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. Anyways, so yeah, rambling, man. That's what my channel should have been named. So with Shadowbringers, first of all, I just Gunblade and Dancer just didn't do anything for me. Vera didn't do anything for me. Not a. I'm just not into that. I've never been into playing anything other than like a human, and there's plenty of people that would never play human. So this doesn't matter. Just that's their likes, and I've always felt like that my character in role playing games was kind of like an extension of me, and so now if I was a Detroit Lions fan, I probably would be a Rothgar. I don't even know if I pronounced that right because half the shit in Final Fantasy, I just make a name for it in my head, and I don't really have to know all the names and stuff. Like half the stuff I don't even pronounce wrong. Anyway, so yeah, the 2 new races didn't do anything. I might be Rothgar later, but they're just definitely gonna make some Rothgar retainers. But as far as my main character, that's not going to happen. I'm here for life. So yeah, the races, the jobs didn't do anything for me. The new zones, you're going to get that. You're going to get that if it's not an expansion. Like they're going to add that stuff regardless. They add it. Like it's just new zones, new dungeons, new raids or whatever. So to me, that's where I'm saying like it's kind of like paying $40 for a season, season 5 pass or whatever, which lasts 2 years. So it's like I said, but the biggest thing I was looking forward to was the Ishgard rebuild, and I don't know, I felt like they didn't say anything, not because it wasn't ready, that it wasn't going to be ready for another 6 months, but it was because they didn't want to have any spoilers, and it would be like a last second thing that they would reveal like in the patch notes or something. I don't know what I was expecting, but so I guess, I'm staying up. I'm going to play it when it comes out. I'm not going to do any MSQ because I got a friend that I do that with. Just not really too hyped on it. I just never went to the train depot and got a ticket for the hype train for Shadowbringers. I watched all the videos and stuff, like hoping, like, man, what are they going to show for the Crafter Gatherer? And they gave it some love. We'll see how that goes. Obviously with level increase, you're going to have more recipes. You're going to have more nodes to do. You're going to have more fish to fish. Just not too hyped on it. Yeah, so, to me it's just like another, it might as well be 4.99, instead of 5.0. So that's just my thoughts. There's a couple things, quality of life things that I'm looking forward to. Still got a small house, so it's kind of useless. Unless you're in a 4-man free company, or you're in like a bigger free company and just don't care about the airships and submarines, you're not. So like if you're in something larger than 4-man, you care about that. You're just not going to be part of that. Also, if you're in just a 4-man, and you all do submersibles and subs and airships, then that's awesome. But like basically, I've been in a solo free company since like before even Heaven's Ward, just because I'm a Crafter Gatherer, and so AKA a Final Fantasy 14 hoarder. I've got all my alts filled with different mats and stuff, so I don't know, I was hoping they would kind of relax the airship submersible. Because it's kind of asinine that you can have people that's not even in your free company come over and queue up with you, and then you can send it off, and that just seems stupid. And then they're adding more stuff to it. So I was hoping that they would kind of relax that, but no, they're not. And like I said, I still don't have. Still got a small house, so I was hoping that maybe we could get some housing soon with the Ishgard rebuild. My only thing that I'm hoping for, honestly, is in Shadowbringers is that they don't do Doma. Like, Doma to me was so stupid how they did it that I could go in on a 20-minute rant on that. So I'll probably just save that for another video, maybe. My thoughts on the Doma rebuild. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Maybe I can find that mouse. I doubt it. So anyways, for the people that are hyped on the jobs, I'm glad for you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And hit that like button if you like. Hit a dislike. It's just upside down like. I got that from my boy 21 Kiloton. So I like the dislikes too. It shows that someone cares enough to, they just didn't care for my opinion. But they still watched the video. Subscribe if you're into it. And I'll probably get this loaded sometime today, Friday, if I can find the mouse. Actually, no, I can go ahead and load this up because I don't need to edit it because I just shot from the hip. So anyways, Mr. Pulati out. Y'all have a good one.